It's corruption. We want to see their faces. We deserve to see these people that committed this crime. We understand that the EFCC as a body will not commit this kind of crime. So since the EFCC has fished out the people, the EFCC should show us their faces. Yes. And now that's why I'm standing VDM on this matter. Every other person attachment, let them solve their matter. Day one, Afambo Chemoji, aka Adandibo, aka Chibibiti, Beauty, Brains, and Talent. I don't know why people should be blaming VDM on this matter, because me, Chioma Oji, I stand VDM. I grew up in Benin. I grew up among Edo people. I know how they behave. I like them. They are good people. Yes. And why do I like them? They are straightforward. If an Edo man doesn't like you, he's going to tell you to your face, I don't like you. And there are 4 reasons why people will not like VDM. First, they think he's petty, like people who are really classy, or they feel they are classy, because you may feel you are classy, but you are classless because the things that you consider class is rubbish. Anyways, fine. Some people may not like VDM because they think he's petty, he talks about everything. Some women don't like VDM because VDM requested for DNA test. Let me tell you, whether you love your wife or you love your family, you love everybody, a DNA test is needed. It's important. If you're traveling with your family today out of Nigeria or anywhere, you will need DNA test. If you're working in a company and they say, oh, you and some of your kids, and they say, okay, let them test if they are your children, they need DNA tests. Let me not digress. That will be another topic for another day, right? Yes. And also, some brand influencers and all that, content creators don't like VDM because he called them out, especially those people making screams and soaps without NAFDAC number. Do you know how many times they break out to my face? Do you know how many times I've wasted money buying soaps that didn't work, and they promised heaven and earth and it didn't work and it's non-refundable? Do you know how many times it has cost me reactions and all that? Nobody is talking about my reactions. Nobody is paying for damages. So because VDM is calling, oh, why didn't you refund somebody's money? Why didn't you do this person? And they report to VDM. People practically, VDM don't know around. People practically go to VDM and inbox VDM and tell him this is what this person did before some people refund their money. So if VDM is not involved, you won't refund the money until waiting. You'll be celebrity. The celebrity the masses made you. Yes. And lastly, some people don't like VDM because of jealousy. I mean, the guy not too whole like una know. Una feel say VDM no. The small one when you hold with the little money, VDM is making moves, helping the poor. You have all the money, all you have to do, like the gorilla that came out yesterday and said, Nigeria youth, take 1 million naira, smoke, do anything. Nigeria youth, take 1 million naira, do anything. All my haters, 1 million naira. You are a fool, Oga. You are a big fool. You know why you are a fool? You are an idiot also. I cannot imagine that you'll be selling Nigerian youth to the world, to the whole world, that they are drinking and smoking. That's the only thing you feel about Nigerian youth. Ah, God. Okay, that's not enough. The files and the Bobrisky issue and all that, that's not my business. Bobrisky matter, no concern me. Files matter, no concern me. Everybody have the right to choose whatever they want to do, their sexuality, how they want to do. After all, Bobrisky changed himself from a man to a woman, and to the extent they didn't even know the cell to keep him and all that. But I'm not going to contribute. I'm just going to play this voice. Let us analyze this thing. And at the end of the day, some people were still blaming VDM. Why are you blaming VDM though? Like, why? Have you ever asked, who is the person that leaked that audio? Somebody you trust. I can't imagine I trust somebody so much that will come and leak my audio. Nobody's talking about that. You're talking about VDM. VDM, if you have problem, some you pick talk. Let us pity Bobrisky now. Let us pity. He has gone to prison before. It is left for Nigeria. If they want Bobrisky to return back to prison, it is left for Nigeria. If they want to pardon Bobrisky, it is left for Nigeria. That's not my business right now. The thing is VDM. I stand VDM. Hashtag save VDM. Let nothing happen to the person that released the voice notes. Let nothing happen to him. Now, my major interest, what made me, I've never talked about this. I know I talk about VDM issues and some stuff on YouTube. You can go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I talk about VDM stuff there. I don't bring it here. But what made is one of the things that is of my interest. Corruption. We know that the EFCC, this is a body that we know. And the EFCC became popular not only because of the crime, but because they specialize on chasing Yahoo boys. And not only chasing Yahoo boys, getting money from looters. And I began to ask, all these people that looted this money, they don't give us updates. Are they still in prison? Like, I don't know if they are still in prison. Maybe they are still in prison. I don't want to say that. Maybe they are still in prison, right? Okay, all this money they looted, like, what are they going to do with it? What are they going to do with it? This money they looted, what have they done with it? We are still in every year in debt, in shackles, in everything. We are in trouble every year. They're not doing anything about it. Okay, fine. Maybe they are doing something, and maybe they are not just putting it out there. But it's good that whatever you are doing, do it well and put it out there. Because when you put it out there, let the masses know what you are doing. Because when the masses know what you are doing, the masses will not complain. Now it's against you. Oh, some of your men, like seriously, some of your men, like Bobrisky had to pay some of your men 15 million naira. And now what happened? Because it was a federal issue. Yeah, it has to do with a prestigious body, EFCC, a very prestigious body. Yes, the leader came out to say they dismissed them. No, we have the right to see the faces of the people that were involved. We have the right to see the faces of the people that were involved. Who are the people that collected the 15 million? How did they collect? Okay, we want to see the prison they put Bobrisky. These are the questions, bro. These are the questions that you guys should not be distracted. Bobrisky will expose this one, fast this one. Are you the one that called it? Let me play the voice note. Let me hear whether it's video and voice like this.
You know, I'm a very big influencer. I have over 5 million followers on my Instagram. Sure, my Facebook. And they're paying me on my Facebook every month. So I'm okay. So they were like, all those money cannot still make me buy a house of 50 million naira in Pinnock. And we are staying in Chevron.
This one is long story. Long story. Let's go back to
see everything. So we shall go to court. I shall told them that I'm guilty. That maybe God will even pity me or say, oh yeah, pay fine. I know. Or community service. Sadly, the court sentenced me. So, you know, I was on my way to the prison. Then my godfather called me and said, you will not enter that prison, don't worry. Let me make arrangements for an apartment close to the prison. That is going to call the controller in Nigeria, that's overall in Nigeria, in Abuja, and then talk to them. They shall talk before I come back, then I took me to one apartment that I must not come out till I finish my sentence.
Okay, that's not even the point. I'm looking for the 15 million naira points. Because I don't want this video to be long.
I was like, no, I can't want to send the whole thing. I can't want to send the whole thing. He now I gave him my brother's account. He now sent 8 million naira.
8 million naira. So who did they send? Whose account name did they send the 8 million naira?
That kind of amount of money. He said, a very nice person. So I called the mother in New York. He's my friend. The one I sent to 1 million naira. Because I had to call the people I'm close to, people I trust.
People you trust. But that trusted person bring out this one. It's a trusted person that brought this one out.
Transferred 1 million naira to my account. Then I called other few people because I can't start making call because I don't know who set me up. So let me not start calling the wrong people. Do you understand? Yeah. So I called the people I trust. So the money shall complete to
15 million.
They now remove money laundering.
They remove money laundering.
Took me to court for spraying.
They now took it. That means they remove one crime to replace another crime. They now took you to court for spraying money.
They gave me best funeral dress.
This one a long story. This is a long story. This is a long story. The best.
That the federal can actually pardon me. That's the president.
That's the.
Give me 2 million. The balance of 2 million. So
okay, let me just stop here. You see all the people dropping money. People are begging on the streets. People are crying. They are increasing fuel. They say there's no money in the country. People are dropping money to cover this. Use Peter to rob poor. Like, yeah. People are dropping money from corners. So did you hear that voice? No, it was Bobrisky's voice. Bobrisky denied it. Well, I'm not fighting against Bobrisky. That one aside, my main focus, very dark man versus the people that collected the 15 million, the account they send the 15 million naira. And the people they put in prison, like, we want to see their face. Because if anybody does anything in this country, they'll parade your face everywhere. Your face will be paraded everywhere. We want to see their faces. We deserve to see these people that committed this crime. We understand that the EFCC as a body will not commit this kind of crime. So since the EFCC has fished out the people, the EFCC should show us their faces. Yes. And now that's why I'm standing VDM on this matter. Every other person attachment, let them solve their matter. VDM versus the federal government now to produce the faces of the people, so that you see the people that say they are fighting against corruption and are destroying the masses. Because not every day Yahoo issue, every time you wear clothes, you fry your hair, they say Yahoo boy, this one, they collect money, this one loot, that one loot, they collect everything, nothing happening. I rest my case, but I stand. I want everybody to tag the hashtag, because nothing must happen to VDM. I want you to get my VDM hashtag. I stand with VDM. Period.